For this critique, I'm going to talk about Zachary Johnson's work for the sculpture-based photography assignment. To describe the piece, there is a house, a cat, and a Lego minifigure all on top of a counter. From above, I see a sort of spotlight on the house, figure, and face of the cat. The house created for this sculpture project appears to be made out of folded paper, held together with tape. The Lego figure is in front of the house, yelling with a sharp speech bubble. The Lego also appears to be running, and the placement of the dust makes me think that this character could be running in circles. The cat stalks the house and the minifigure close behind, and I see some tears in the paper at the top of the house. To analyze the piece, I think it was meant to look like a fun animated story. I think the cat was photographed to look like it is stalking the Lego and trying to get into the house. I think the damage on the house was intended to make it seem like the cat is a dangerous predator. To make the Lego look like it is running, some dust effects appear to have been added digitally. And besides the running, the Lego also appears frantic about seeing a giant cat bigger than their house. My interpretation of the piece is that it's supposed to be fun and cartoony. The cat, Lego figure, and paper house don't sound like things that would go together on paper, but none of them feel out of place in the image. The subject matter feels very playful and imaginative. Legos, cats, and paper crafts all remind me of using my imagination to play with my toys and pets as a kid. I can imagine this story as being something told through animation or stop motion, or maybe even a comic because of the speech bubble. Overall, I think this is a very successful way to creatively photograph the house. The photograph was for the super creative setting part of the assignment, and I think this works perfectly. Creating a story with the props and the photo editing was very creative. I don't think I saw anyone else do something quite like that for the assignment, and the props and effects all feel very intentional and they all add something to the scene and the story. The subject is on the rule of thirds line, which I like. I think it would be a little more successful if the left corner of the photograph was cropped in so that the focus is more on the main scene and we get less of the background. But it tells the story and it is technically a great photograph. The lighting highlights all of the focal points, the subject is in focus, the background is blurred somewhat so it doesn't draw as much attention, and the artist did a great job with the timing of the photograph so that the cat looked menacing. And that's the end of my student critique. Thank you.